It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Oedipus, and it's a bottle of their Panty Stout, coming in at 6% ABV. This is the first time I have tried, or I'm about to try, a beer from Oedipus. Sounds really good. 330 centilitre, or 33 centilitre bottle, 330 milliliter. That always throws me off course. And there's the bottle cap, a nice painted, or what looks to be a painted bottle cap. I imagine it's printed. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening, beer in the glass. Ooh, for a stout, it's looking quite light. Or certainly the liquid in the, as it was pouring through the light. I got a light here, it's starting to get dark. In the end of August, we've had some dreadful weather, and it's raining out there, and it's almost getting dark already, and it's only 25 to 8. Soon be September. But yeah, it looked quite light. But then actually, when you get the beer out, well, you can see that little bit of, I would say that's looking like a dark mild rather than a stout. 2 fingers slightly off white head, good levels of carbonation. At this stage of the beer review, I want to say a massive thank you to our channel sponsor, Bier52.com. Bier52.com, if you want a free box of beer on us, hit the link in the description box of this video. It will take you over to Bier52's website. Put in Stone the Crows, and that will be your discount code. And you get a free box of beer on us. All you have to do is pay the £5 delivery charge for that box of beer. You get about between 8 and 10 beers on us at Real Ale Craft Beer for that. You are signing up to a subscription service though, but you do get beer from all around the world. A box of beer. This is a box from the Netherlands. Next month is going to be New York. We've had UK, America, Japan. I think we've had a Polish box as well, which is really good. But yeah, different boxes of beer from different countries around the world. Can't be bad, can it? And if you're really busy, you haven't really got that much time to go searching through websites looking for different beers to order, then yeah, sign up to this subscription service. It possibly could work for you. I've never had a bad beer. So without further ado, let's get the aroma on this. It looks very, very nice. It really does. It's just a little bit light. Smells good. Touch of coconut, chocolate, coffee, caramel, vanilla, raisin, plum. And look as you roll that beer around in the glass. Look at that carbonation chasing the head of the glass. Look at that. I'll be able to do a little bit more rigorously now in a minute after I've had a sip, but here we go. That's lovely. That is lovely. Really good. Stone the Crows. It's got a lovely mouthfeel. Creamy, rich mouthfeel. You can tell that. You can tell it's got a great mouthfeel just by looking at that swirl and rolling the beer, rocking it back and forth in the glass. Carbonation chasing the head of the glass. You can see the mouthfeel. It's got an incredible mouthfeel. Chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours, touch of vanilla, touch of spice, touch of raisin. It's fantastic. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. So the roasted malts in the beer, the reason for that big, thick, bold mouthfeel is, if you imagine going into a nice posh kind of coffee shop and you order a nice coffee, the coffee flavours in the beer, that mouthfeel in the beer, would be very, very similar to ordering a posh coffee. You would expect a rich, creamy denseness to your coffee, especially if you're having a latte. If you think of caramel, with a sweet caramel, that stickiness, that kind of gloopiness you get from caramel, again, represents the mouthfeel in the beer. And last but not least, that bitter chocolate. If you imagine getting a bit of bitter chocolate and you feel that kind of creaminess melting in the mouth, again, a big thick mouthfeel in the beer to carry that off. It's really important that the beer carries that off. I am not a fan. There's not many out there. They're called dry Irish stouts. That's the style. And they're relatively thin. They're almost kind of refreshing and drinkable. I can drink them. I can kind of enjoy them. But I like my stout big, fat and bold and creamy. Which this, well, it is in abundance. It really is. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Right, it's from the Netherlands, so if there's a description, it might be in a different language. Might be in Dutch. Ingredients: water, malted barley, malted rye, hops and yeast. So that spicy rye comes through again a little bit of spiciness and pepperiness from that spicy rye. I like the vanilla, the plum and the prune a little bit of sweetness from the lighter malts in the beer. And hops and yeast. Oedipus, that's my first beer from Oedipus, and I hope I get to try more in the future. That, their Panty Stout, was lovely. Really nice beer. If I had one criticism, and I think you know the criticism, would be it's a little bit light. They need to just darken it up a little bit more, just to 100% convince me it's a stout. It is a stout, of course, but just convince the people who might think it's a dark mild. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!